Hi guys, how are you doing? So today's pick a card reading is what they want to tell you. Now I have actually seen a couple of the cards in the piles and I don't really know whether they do want to tell you this. It's kind of like, well, what you don't know. So it's probably their higher self wants to tell you this. I don't think their personality self, I don't think their personality self would necessarily want you to know this for a couple of the groups, I've got to be honest. But anyway. So welcome to you all. I hope you're all really good. If you would like a personal reading with me, it's £20, 20 minutes, and you can get you get your reading in 24 hours. Please check the description box below excuse me, for information on how to do that. So let's get on with today's reading. Hi number ones, how are you doing? So what they want to tell you, or should I say what it seems their higher self wants to tell you, what you really need to know. Okay, I do feel with this group that they are being quite secretive. You may find that they are you're not in communication, you're not speaking very much at the minute, or you're not talking to them, or they are being quite secretive, or they've got a wall up, you know, whatever is appropriate for your situation. Like for example, if you're single and listening to this, and you're thinking about a person that's maybe trying to come towards you, you just can't see them at the minute, you know, you can't feel it, and you know, and anything in between. If you're actually in a relationship with this person, it could be that they've seemed very quiet lately and a bit detached, a bit distant, yeah? And then everything in the middle. What they want to tell you is that, yes, they are feeling more, they're being more secretive, they're seem more detached, but what's actually happening is they are trying to get themselves in order. So what they predominantly want you to know, what their higher self wants you to know, is that they are trying to get themselves in order. Call your spirit home is about going around your home, your bedroom, your house, your dorm room, whatever it is, and getting it sorted in order to kind of like bring about a more positive aura, a better energy, you know, clear the clutter from your life, and it will be reflected inside, internally, and in your energetics. It's like they're trying to get the house in order. You know, they're trying to get themselves, and the house is like a metaphor for themselves, or a symbol for themselves. So they're trying to get themselves in order, okay? The Magician says that they are trying to manifest, and that in order to do that, they've got to come into balance. They are trying to balance out. They are trying to come, get to a point where they can manifest a better situation. So it's really at the minute all about, their message to you is they're trying to organise themselves. They're trying to balance themselves so that they can manifest. They do want to manifest an improved situation. So if you've been wondering about that, you don't need to wonder anymore. They do want to make things better. The Hierophant says that, the Hierophant even, the High Priestess even, says that they are trying to be more intuitive, and also that the universe is helping them. So as they kind of get their house in order and clear up their energetics, and they're more open to manifesting the right situation for them, they will get continued signs and symbols that help to move them towards a better situation for them, okay? So things are improving for them. They are starting to manifest. They will be manifesting more of what they want in the future. There is a sense of a new beginning with the Magician. You know, they will manifest a new beginning. So they do want to tell you that they are aiming for that, they're working on that, and it does look likely that that can happen. Thank you so much, number ones. I will speak to you very soon, either on a private reading or on your own reading in the meantime. Hi number twos, how are you doing? So we're looking at today what they want to tell you. Yes, or maybe not what they want to tell you, but what their higher self is trying to tell you. Right, this person is not in a good place, okay? Everything's reversed, so they're likely to be feeling very blocked, very in like a lot of pain, or feeling very confused. There's kind of a couple of interpretations, I think. So I'm going to start with the first one and see. I might have a second one, so just hang in there. You're probably going to need to listen to all of it, number twos, and then because sometimes when I get a very heavy energy like this, I get part way through an explanation and then I don't do the second explanation, or I do a third explanation, you know, so just bear with me. So this person is not feeling brave. They're not feeling courageous. They're feeling very weak, very vulnerable. They've probably retreated into themselves. Things are really going wrong for this person at the minute. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, bad luck, hardship, difficult times, things really going wrong, things really feeling painful and difficult. The Empress in reverse, there's no abundance. The birth in the new situation is not happening. They can't move forwards. They're feeling overprotective, irritated, uptight. It's all, you know, it's all really hard and painful, okay? So if your person, or the person you have in mind, you know is going through a difficult time, or you know that they're in a difficult situation, this is your interpretation. However, some of you know, you're going to say, well, that doesn't fly with me because this person's not in a difficult situation. Right. For a few of you, not many of you, but a few of you, they're saying, don't put yourself out there. Don't be courageous. Don't put yourself out there. You know, some of you are watching this and you want to make a move towards a person, or you want to start a relationship with a person or take a relationship to the next level. They're not having a hard time. They're absolutely fine. And so you're thinking, well, why is this message for me? It's because potentially this person is not good news. You know, they're not going to bring you good luck and good fortune. They're going to be difficult. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They're going to be difficult. They could cause a painful situation. They're not going to be loving and nurturing and warm. They're going to be perhaps controlling, maybe tyrannical, difficult. They're not going to give you the abundance you want. So for a few of you, you are maybe thinking of a person and you know they're not going through a hard time. You know they're not there's nothing difficult going on. Then be careful, because it could be that this person, I don't want you to feel afraid, right? You can always walk away from a situation at any time. I don't see this person as dangerous. I just think they're not going to give you what you want. You know, they're saying don't be brave and make a move towards this person, because actually they're kind of not good luck for you. You know, they're not going to be abundant. They're not going to be joyful. It's probably going to cause disappointment and annoyance. And it's going to be, they're going to be mardy and difficult and moody and you know, not give you joy, quite frankly. So just be aware of those two different interpretations. 9 out of 10 of you who are watching this part of the reading will be the first interpretation. This person's going through something painful and they want you to know that. For some of you, their higher self is telling you that this person is in their ego and they are not going to bring you joy. And so their higher self is actually warning you about them. Okay? Right, so much love to you, number 2s. I'll see you on tomorrow's reading or on a private reading in the meantime. Hi, number 3s. How are you doing? So we are looking at what they want to tell you. Oh, this is really nice. You're safe. King of Pentacles, the Chariot. What they really want you to know is that they are dependable, loyal, honourable. That even if situations are not allowing the situation to kind of move forwards, or even though the situation isn't fully manifested at the moment, this person is genuine. This person is grounded. King of Pentacles is someone who's really committed, who's really loyal, really honourable, really decent, a decent guy or gal. It doesn't have to be a man just because it's the king. But this person is really stable and decent. You know, and they are loyal. They're kind. They've got something to offer and they want to offer it. This person doesn't... they're very slow moving energy, their coins. This person isn't a fly-by-night. This person's around, sticking around. You know, and that's why they're saying, you're safe with me. It's okay. It's okay. It might not be fully manifested yet, but do you know what? You're safe. It's all right. Yeah. And the Chariot. I can see that probably for the majority of you choosing number 3, you're still waiting for something to happen. And the Chariot is about movement forwards, triumph. You are moving forwards. This situation is moving forwards. It will move forwards. It might be a bit bumpy. It might have to come at, you might have to come at the situation from a little bit of an unusual angle, but things will move forward. So don't be worried about whether things might move. It's very likely that things will move forward. You're just going to need to be a little bit patient, okay? Maybe. But I see that a lot of abundance. Bear in mind as well, if you are waiting for things to move, when it's somebody who is a coins energy, they don't have to be an earth energy, you know, as in an astrological earth energy, but when they are in the state of mind and beingness of a coin energy, they are slower moving. So they're more stable. That's a good thing, but it means if you're waiting for something to manifest or something to happen, it can be a lot slower than you would maybe like. Thank you so much, number 3s. I'll see you on tomorrow's reading or on a private reading in the meantime. Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to today's reading, number 4s. So, what do they want to tell you? Okay, this is another one that's like the higher self wants to tell you, because I don't think their personality self wants to tell you this. You know, this person is, I feel this person is kind of a bit of a hedonist, self-indulgent person. They are in their ego at the minute. Okay, this is an intuitive reading, by the way. It's not the meaning of the cards. So their personality self, if you met them in the street and asked them, they would not tell you this. Okay, and it's not that they are wounded and they don't want to tell you this. It's not like they're too afraid to tell you. No, what it is that they're not going to tell you because they're in their ego. But their higher self that's pure, that loves you and everything else, you know, that is part of the universal energy, that part of them is saying, do you know what? This person is out having an amazing time with their friends, or this situation, you know, they are having fun with their friends, they're having a good time. If this is someone you see as a potential partner, they've probably got other people, because the 3 of Cups tends to represent like a love triangle. Doesn't tend to, can do, sorry. And in this situation, I feel that this is maybe someone who is considering other people, let's put it that way and nicely. Not necessarily, please understand, right, this is a general reading. And it is possible you've clicked on this and it's not true for you. So please listen to your intuition above all else, okay? It's not going to fly for every single person that listens to group number 4, okay? So don't panic. But I think for those of you who this description does apply, you will be like, yeah, Kat, I know this. You're right. But I just didn't want to admit it, or I don't want to face it. But you know what, I know you're right. It's going to be more that energy. So if you feel like, oh my goodness, you know, this is the person I've been married to for 3 years. What? This probably not for you, you know. It's really more if you already suspect this. Okay? So yeah, 3 of Cups. You know, this person's having a good time. They're enjoying themselves. They're not worrying about you. The Ace of Wands in reverse. For me, the Ace of Wands is a bit like a breakthrough, an aha, a realization. It's a new start. It's really inspiring and inspired, you know. And this is just the complete opposite of that. This is confused energy. It's kind of not inspired at all. It's quite dysfunctional, really. And we've got the give yourself the best. You know, this person, look, this person here, look how it looks, just like completely hedonistic. You know, this person is, you know, wearing the most, like, in inverted commas, ridiculous outfit with this huge amount of food. I mean, this isn't the meaning of the Sun in Choquette card. She's saying in this card, give yourself the best. You know, you're not taking care of yourself. But that's not the case with this person. This person is only involved in themselves at the minute. They may be indulging with love, alcohol, other substances. They could just be being totally obsessed with themselves. But on the whole, this person is at the moment focused on themselves. They're not focused on you, and that you need to be aware of that. Okay, so I hope that was some help to you guys. So much love to you, and I will see you on tomorrow's reading, if not on a private reading in the meantime.